creating a nourishing bedtime routine can look different for everyone. Like I said, I personally am a parent to 2 young children, which means it can feel chaotic at times. But you need to just relax. Relax is really the key to getting good, deep, restful sleep. What I like to do is I like to prepare my whole family for what's going to come. My children really benefit from taking a bath. I don't have the luxury of taking a bath all to myself right before bedtime, but when I do get that luxury, man, it helps me sleep. So maybe I suggest you try taking a bath right before bed if that's possible for you. Some of the ways we can also start dialing in our sleep hormones and making ourselves accepting of sleep is by changing the lighting. I mentioned blue lighting before. Television, screens, phones, all of these blue lights, these artificial lights, really mimic natural sunlight. And for me, currently I'm in the northern hemisphere, far away from the equator. What I experience is a big difference between my energy levels in the winter and my energy levels in the summertime. Exposure to natural sunlight is very energizing, and sometimes that feels good. In the summer, I like being at barbecues. I don't care if I stay up a little bit later because the sun is what energizes me even through the day. But in the winter time, I naturally take kind of a bear mode on. The sun goes down at 5 p.m. sometimes. And sometimes in the winter, it's very easy for me to go to sleep by 8:30, depending on how the rest of my family is settling down. It is recommended from a metabolic perspective that you go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Now think about the kid in you, the one that wants to stay up late watching TV and sleep in the morning. It's okay to do that every once in a while. We're all human, we've all been there, and it's fun to play and take priority over joy and living life fully too. But if you're recognizing your own metabolism and your own habits in and around maybe not getting regular sleep every day, then I highly suggest you really reflect on how you can develop a better routine. So we talked about taking baths, we talked about changing light. In the next few videos, we'll also talk about how eating and fasting play into this deep, restful sleep. But what's also helpful is instead of drinking alcohol or maybe snacking, maybe you drink a nice warm cup of tea. There are certain teas out there like lavender and chamomile, even tulsi, but they really help turn on relaxation hormones and set the mood for deep, restful sleep. Other things you can do, as a woman, I love washing my face before I go to bed. As a man, you might really enjoy kicking your feet up and reading the news for all I care. As long as it brings you relaxation and harmony and the sense of peace and the sense of restfulness, it's okay to add into your nighttime routine. The other thing I find a lot of joy in doing is wearing an eye mask when I sleep. Now, sometimes my husband likes to make fun of me because I'm very dependent on my eye mask, but I'm very sensitive to any little aspect of light, whether it's a street lamp, maybe it's the light that's left on in the kitchen that creaks through the door. When I have total darkness, I sleep my best. Blackout curtains is another thing you can add into your bedroom. With blackout curtains, you can actually go to bed earlier, even if the sun is still out. And again, being adaptable so that you have the right routine that works for you and that feels nourishing to you is really all that's important.